Hi there, and welcome to another edition here on Busternet. Yes, we are speeding through the season. We want to get to the Premiership as quickly as possible. I am totally hooked onto my LLM save. So, what's going to happen on the show today? Before anything else, let's do a quick update. Okay, so the team has been doing quite well financially. I don't know what the boys are doing with their money because we're still under the budget, except for Money Men. We're $46,000 in the red. Well, that's not my problem. I don't care. I'm going to play like Leeds at the moment. So we want to get up the charts quickly. Look at our run. So far, we have not been defeated in the league, right? So I started the season with a 4-1-4-1. The whole idea was to start simple. We started with a 4-3-3. My plan was to use the 4-1-4-1 against Peterborough. We used the 4-1-4-1, and then I fell in love with. I still used the 4-1-4-1 against Shrewsbury. We drew then, and then I decided against Stevenage, why don't we do something funny? And so we started using a libero. And so far, the libero has been pretty interesting. I won't say it's a phenomenal tactic, right? It has its moments. And the interesting thing about this system is, there's no AMC zone. We don't have an AM strata, so I'm kind of forced into a certain kind of a play style. And the other thing about the system is I love to use inverted wingbacks. I can't use inverted wingbacks with the system because the only people giving width are the wingbacks. So I have to use wingbacks of complete wingbacks for the system. And one other thing, if you notice, there's a libero. There is a way to get the ball-playing defenders to actually play like pivots in the opponent's half, and that's what we've been able to do to some extent. Uh, Once I take the lead, I've noticed one thing. The AI decides it wants to use a 4-3-1-2 against me. And I'm not surprised that it's opted 4-3-1 for a 4-3-1-2 because a 4-3-1-2 it can create problems for my backline. And whenever it goes to a 4-3-1-2, it becomes a goal fest. So I'm going to break down how we play and show how the libero is working out, how my register is working out, and try and spot some patterns. Now, in my system, the libero is Barry and the register is actually Porter. So you can see from this screenshot, just when we going to try and create a goal, notice how far how far Barry and the defenders, central defenders, are in the opponent's half. So when they go that far, they drop back, and Barry moves right up here. So he's actually acting like a pivot to support the attack, which is something I like. And then when there's a possibility that we're losing the ball, Barry drops back, and this was a pretty simple like goal that we scored against Stevenage. Another thing I've opted to go for is a very Claudio Ranieri kind of play style, where I'm actually expecting my keeper to do a lot of the creation because we've got so many players in around about here. So if the defense here clears the ball, it should land. We should be able to fight for the ball. I also paired up a tall or a rather strong player with a fast player up front. So here we have a goal kick. You notice this now my fast player hits it down to Hardy, who's the header actually, plays it into space for Alan Sani to score. I haven't scored many goals like that, but it's one of the patterns I'm looking for in our team. Here, once again, we have another attacking pattern. Once again, you see my libero is very high up the pitch, lending support. My two central defenders, well, they are playing at the back at the moment. Unless the ball actually goes to this side of the pitch, then I actually see them surge forward. Here, Porter plays it to Hanks. This is my register dictating play, and look at the width I'm getting from my wingbacks. This was such an easy goal, and nothing very much for my libero to be doing. So I've decided to create something that looks like a sword. So I'm gonna call it my sword formation. We hope that it cuts through. So my next formation looks very much like a knife ready to cut through somebody, and we're hoping that this, and oh God, I'm really hoping this works. So it's really I'm just having fun. Uh, I tend to do that as the season goes on. I'm doing it a bit early. We haven't even lifted the title yet, so being a bit crazy at the moment. So yeah, why not? So we've got a shadow striker up front, which is going to be Marsden. Marsden is going to be a shadow striker. Bell is not bad as an AMC, so he's going to come in for Hilliard. So Hilliard will take a break. So we've got Bell, Hanks, George, Oketo, Damon, Hickford, Thomas, Berry, and Alasani, Marsden, Bell, and Hanks up front. So this is a slightly different system. We're going to be playing on a control structured, pass into space, slightly higher line, and yeah, wide. Here we go. This is a crazy system. I'm just having fun. Shadow Striker, DLF support, Register, and Libero. How many of these funny roles do I have? I've gone from not using any to using four or three rather. I use the DLF on support. So here we have a 4-4-2 that's definitely gonna have fun against me. It's probably going. They've probably gone. Oh my God, has he given the match to us? So here we are. Alasani to George, back down to Oketo. Oketo charges it down to Marsden. Marsden is playing it deep. Hanks is the ball. Hanks out wide to Thomas. Thomas is going to be on his own. He's going to have to be able to hold the ball up and get others into play. George to Bell. Bell out to Hanks. Hanks, oh, he can cross it, find into space, but he doesn't. Bell again. Back to Barry. The libero is just there. Bell now to Alasani. Alasani to Marsden. Marsden loses the ball and oh, the defenders just almost got to that one. McDonald clears the danger only as far as Watt. Watt cuts inside, tries a shot. This is a melee. No, it's offside. Thank you very much. Okay, 2 minutes in. I think I've seen enough. Let's go to extended. Kato with the goal kick. Plays it nicely up there. We should win this. Correct. George to Hanks. Hanks now to Bell. Bell, what will he do? Bell plays it back to Hanks. Hanks into space for Alasani. Alasani inside the box. Plays it to Marsden. And he takes a deflection and it's a goal. Wow. John Marsden finally scores his first goal for the club. And it didn't exactly go to plan. It was a deflection. Alright, let's look at this goal. Hanks plays it out to Alasani. Alasani takes it down really well, plays it into the box. Marsden takes a yeah, it's a wicked deflection. I don't think it was even going in. Alright, we're gonna change things slightly. We're gonna turn these guys into wing backs on attack, both of them. The inverted wing back on support, I have to observe how he. I don't think he's gonna be an inverted wing back on support. He's gonna behave more like a fullback because there's nobody else landing with. So he's, it's no point. So we're gonna change this guy to a wing back on support too because we don't have anybody on the flank. So he'll definitely play as a wing back, full back or a wing back. Alasani, he won't play as an inverted wing back, which is basically what I'm trying to say. Hanks out wide to Thomas. Thomas now on his own plays it back to Hickford. You can see this is what I wanted to see. When my ball playing defenders are inside the opponent's half, making themselves available for the pass. That is exactly what I wanted to see. So the ball playing defender came up, allowed the fullback to get to play the ball to him. So, all right, it works. All right, we played well. I'm still gonna stay on structured. Hanks tries to get to the ball. Goodwill. The AI has gone into a 4-3-3. Notice that it's switched from a 4-4-2 to a 4-4-3. So we're gonna put this guy on a fullback on support, and this guy is gonna be a fullback on attack. I'm gonna leave them fullbacks on attack instead of wing backs now. All right, so they're attacking me down the flanks now. Donna Clan. Ah, well done, Georgie. Clears the danger. Here we go. Barry. Oh, the libero has won the ball. Oketo. Oketo is on his own. He's looking. Can you help me? George to Marsden. Marsden holds the ball up beautifully for Alasani. Alasani shoots and it's a second goal. What can I say about Gloucester City's race, Alasani? They have taken to the system like ducks to water. Alasani, what a goal. Makes it two. I don't know if Miko Vertanen is ever going to get a chance to play. Alright, good. Connor Smith, knowing my luck, they're going to score 3 goals right now because this has been happening to me this whole season. I get promoted. Somehow or another, the AI says, oh no, you can't win so many games. But one of the reasons why I'm probably winning so many games is because I'm changing so many tactics as well. Thomas to Oh, that was close. Hangs to Marsden. Marsden to Alasani. Alasani now will wait for support. Gets it to Hanks. Hanks goes up, says, okay, boys, we're there, but Hanks loses the ball. Maki now to Anokbare, whatever that guy's name is. Goodwill. Inside the box, shoots. It's 2-1. Plymouth have pulled one back. And this is, yeah, I'm waiting for this to happen. I don't know. Can we hold on? Can we hold on? That's the question. I'm just, yeah, we were too high. Saw that defensive line was way too high. All right, we're gonna have to pull the defensive line to normal now. All my players were running back facing the goal and trying to do like phenomenal tackles. No, it was a bad move. Alessani into space. Oh, Smith is away. Smith is on. Started the race. Can we come back and defend, boys? Don't take your own sweet time. Crawley down to Barnett too. We beat Crawley early in the season. Hickford with a header, only as far as Newton. Newton has Smith out wide to Treckled. Treckled drives the ball to Leiden. Leiden to Newton. Newton will take a shot from here. Come on, Newton. Hanks takes it off him. Marsden into space for Alassani. Alassani is off. Alassani is there. Alassani shoots, but he misses a chance to get his hat trick. We don't want to lose the ball there. Oketo to Damon. The central defenders have moved back into position. Bell now. He's going to go wide, no? Oh, Marsden loses the ball. Like, man has absolutely no composure sometimes. Marsden. Come on, Marsden. Play it to George. George into space. What a ball for Alassani. Alassani shoots. It hits the upright and it goes out for a corner. We've been playing Claudio Ranieri football. Get the goalkeeper to kick as far as away from our goal. Marsden. Oh no, Marsden. What is wrong with him? Okay, that's it. Marsden, you're coming off. You may have created one goal, okay, or you may have scored one goal, but you're playing like shite. Louis Hilliard for Marsden. Anybody can do things with the ball that Marsden can. Joe Hanks loses that ball. Come on, come on, come on, defend, boys. Leiden. I can't handle this. This is not good for my heart. It's always never good for my heart playing with Gloucester City. Torino is such a comfortable team compared to Gloucester City. Okay, 10 minutes to go. Plymouth with a corner. Hands in my mouth. George clears it. Puts it back out for a throw. Oh no, this is going to be the FM throw. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the FM throw. Oh, it's not. It's a highlight. Alassane shoots. It's going to be a corner. No, it's not. We are hanging on to the points at the moment. Hilliard to Barry. Barry back to Damon. Damon to Oketo. Oketo to George. George to Bell. Come on, Bell. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Thomas. Out wide to Oketo. Don't do this to me, please, guys. If you're going to score, score now. Because I can't handle the tension. Thomas to George. George out. And I'm not even playing work ball into box. Bell. Again. It's a corner. Nice. Smart play from Bell. They waste time. We get another corner. Yeah, I like the way we're positioned. Alassani takes the corner. Why am I doing a United? Why is Wayne Rooney? It's like Wayne Rooney's taking corners. Hanks to Bell. Out wide to Alassani. Alassani. Oh. I thought the game was almost over. Hickford. Enokbari. Oh, and Thomas takes that ball. Alassani plays it out wide to Hilliard. Hilliard goes. Hilliard can find a pass. Come on, Hilliard. Oh, he goes down. He wants to waste time. It's cleared by the defense. That could have been another goal. But so far, Plymouth they're doing well. Gloucester have taken 3 points at home park. I can't believe it. A system that I just created. Seriously, it was just an experiment, and they've done well. Let's look at the heat zone. Sorry, the heat map. All right, this is the whole match, right? So let's look at Plymouth Argyle. They probably have a huge heat map. That over here, that was to be expected. Rademacher. Gloucester City's heat map. Oh, not bad. It's still pretty decent. Well, wow, for a system that has no width, apart from the fullbacks, look at my heat zone compared to Plymouth Argyle. They had they didn't have much of a presence on that flank, but we had a balanced presence across the whole pitch. In fact, uh, our left back was doing quite a lot of damage here as well. Scout reports came in initially for Luke George. I'll show you the player, but my scouts basically considered him. I mean, if my whole squad is, low on decision making, um, if when they looked at Luke George, they basically said he can't decide on, we can't allow him to make decisions on what clothes to wear on football days. So yeah, they basically said he's one of the worst. But he's made some improvement over the last few months, and he has fairly poor intelligence on a football pitch. Doesn't enjoy big matches. This is a bit of a disappointment, but so far he's been playing okay. This is Luke George. This is the guy who's been covering as the register. His passing is 11. His decisions are 11, which is okay, and he's showing some improvement in training. Some of my other players that have come through and are playing pretty well. Gideon Oketo, he came through from. He's been with us since day one, and we brought him on a free transfer. You can check his history. Yeah, Gloucester City, National League North. Came in on a free. He's been a journeyman for a couple of seasons, MK Don and all the way through. And then he's been consistent, 7.11 our first season, 7.21 the second season. Easily the big star for our team. And he's been playing well. Karen Thomas as well. He's another mainstay for the team. He's gone through, but I don't want to use him too many times. I can only use him for 25 games. Otherwise, his contract will automatically extend. He's got that embedded in his contract. Another player that's pretty good is Tony Diagna. He's another one. I can't allow him to play for more than 25 games. So if not, his contract is going to automatically, he get an extension. So I want to avoid playing these two boys too many times. So at the moment, we've had Hugo Keto, this guy, my little green hornet, is doing very well. Look at him; he's really exploding. He's growing as well. So training is doing us some good. Simon Rickman, he was originally part of my 4-1-4-1 system. He hasn't had any games. He's played a few games. Thank God he's only a backup. Martin Riley, he was supposed to be a defender, starting defender. Well, I found that he's been average at best and he's okay. He's not fantastic, but he's done okay so far. Jesus Cruz, oh my goodness. I brought this player in to be in my 4-1-4-1 and my 4-3-3. So far, I haven't used both systems. So he's been like scratching his head, going, "What the heck did I come and join this club for?" Because they've got a psychotic manager. He keeps wanting to do stupid systems like this. Like, why the heck did I come up with this suddenly? I mean, I've never created a system like that. If this were to come on the forums, somebody would create this system on the forums. I go like, yeah, it's an interesting system. It's very challenging to make, but how are you gonna, how are you gonna control this space? So you can't play it with invert. Okay, one thing, you can't use an inverted wingback. All right, so let's get this out. So he's got to be a fullback on support, or better still, just a wingback on support. The reason why a wingback is better is simply because these two guys are going to step out first. Now, if the ball comes on the flanks, and if he's a fullback, you might have Damon stepping up. Then you open you open the pocket up. So you actually would want them to be wingbacks on support. Anyway, you should have them at wingbacks on support. Like me, I was an idiot. I didn't do that. So, and I like my ball playing defenders on support. My BPDs on stopper duty. This is really cool. So far, Barry's been playing quite well as a libero. Up front, I'm using a shadow striker now. Seriously, what is wrong with me? I've gone libero, register, shadow striker. When was the last time you saw me use any of these exotic roles? And all of a sudden, I'm using three. Well, shadow striker simply why he this guy, according to the description, right? So this is what I do. I look at the description. So the description says he operates the team's. He's the team's main goal scoring threat. But Marsden never came close to scoring a goal. I'm using him more like an AMC that will drop in and play passes. I just want him to be much closer to Alasani to lend support because it looks like they're really close. You see how these two shirts look like they're on top of each other. Seriously, that's how I make decisions. There's no scientific rationale behind whatever I do. It just looks logical. That's all. Okay. How do I know what the shadow striker is going to do? Firstly, move into channels, get further forward, move more risky passes, dribble more. So this guy is not going to sit in the. He's not going to sit in the hole. He's actually going to attack the hole, which is what I want. I want somebody creating that kind of forward movement. So he's going that way, and you can see he's the critical attributes here. We've got finishing, anticipation, composure, decisions, determination, off the ball work rate, and stamina. So ideally, I want to have somebody who's got an 11 in most of these categories because the league average is 10. So if he had, I think probably with a higher off the ball, he'd probably be better. Acceleration is a secondary attribute that is going to be good for him. Unfortunately, that's not something that I have a lot of in abundance, so we'll have to make do. I'm thinking that this is a okay system to have for a fun time for a few matches, just to have some fun with it. So we've beaten Plymouth with a really strange system I shall now call the Sword. Well, we're not doing too badly, I guess. Sword is being used now, and I'm probably gonna have the next update in about 15 to 20 games time because I want to speed through the season. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Gloucester City Diaries. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. You can always look me up on Twitter at BusterNet or my website addictedtofm.com. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for continuing to support this channel. It was you guys who encouraged me to do this LLM safe, and it's coming along quite interestingly. And yes, I'm gonna put a few more tactics up for you guys to take a look, and we can have those fun and discussions. I know people have been asking about the libero system, so I made too. On that note, I'm gonna call it a night. You guys have a good one. Bye bye.